Hey y'all, and welcome back to the channel. I got my comfy clothes on. And so that means we are making a recipe today. Protein ice cream! Hey. Super excited. Can you see me? And so to make this ice cream, we are gonna need a couple of things. And as y'all know, I always be putting all my recipes into my Fitness Pal. So just open that there right on up. I'm gonna be using my blender to mix up all the ingredients, and then I'm gonna chuck it all into my ice cream maker, and then 20 minutes later we'll have ice cream. So let's do it. Now I love using frozen banana. It all gets blended up anyway, but I just feel like when I use frozen banana, it turns out better. So that's what we're gonna use. I got a sugar-free crunchy peanut butter. The brand that I like is called Eastwind. Natural peanut butter, crunchy, no salt. Now I use a few different protein powders because I like my protein ice cream to have a very specific flavor, okay? I know what I like to use, but you can just use one powder if you want, that's fine. You don't have to get all fancy and crazy like I do. But since I want a particular flavor, okay, I'm gonna use a couple different protein powders. So they are, of course, the Flex chocolate vegan protein, the chocolate fudge brownie vegan protein. This big boy right here is the PE Science Peanut Butter Delight Vegan Protein. I'm gonna use some of that. And this one right here is the PE Science Cinnamon Delight Vegan Protein. I'm gonna use some of that because the sis likes her cinnamon. And also because I'm fancy, I'm gonna use a little bit of this sugar-free, zero-calorie, white chocolate flavored syrup. Just a little bit, just a little bit. Because I really love the flavor of this. So we're gonna add a little bit of that up in there. Let's get it cracking. All right, so I already have my little ice cream container thing in the freezer. Hold on. So this bad boy right here has been in the freezer pretty much all week. It is recommended that you freeze your ice cream container for at least 24 hours. I have more so like an older normal version of an ice cream maker, and so the little tub drum part goes in the freezer for at least 24 hours. So I'm gonna let this keep chilling in the freezer while I mix up the stuff. Now peeps, if you do not have an ice cream maker and you basically just have like a blender and a hand to stir, you can still make this recipe. Now it might not be as creamy because you don't have the constant turning of the ice cream maker, but you can still blend up all the ingredients, pour it into a freezer safe container, and then just set a timer to stir it every hour and to kind of keep it creamy and scoopable. And you can still make this recipe. Now, the ice cream is healthy, okay? This is not like gonna be 25 grams of fat per serving. This is a macro-friendly ice cream. So it will be pretty frozen every time you go to eat a serving and you take it out of the freezer. So similar to like, I don't know if you've had Halo Top or any other kind of like low calorie, especially a low calorie vegan ice cream, they are pretty much bricks when you take them out of the freezer. And they do say to like let them sit for 5 to 10 minutes to kind of let it soften a little bit, or to throw it in the microwave for 30 seconds. It's literally the exact same thing. You make the stuff, you throw it in the freezer. When you're ready to eat it, you nuke it for like 30 seconds, get you a serving, and then go on your merry way. And you're saving yourself literally hundreds of calories, because Ben & Jerry's be out here tripping with the calories, okay? So Ben & Jerry's, they good, I'm not gonna lie. And it's creamy and delicious and all that, but it is like a literal macro nightmare and a fat and a sugar bomb. And so sis is not for that, okay? Because we're saving calories. Let's get to it. Okay. Alright, so I'm just pulling up my little recipe. And I'm gonna pretty much follow this exactly. If I feel led to change something, then I'll just go ahead and update it on here so that it reflects the exact measurements and macros and all of that. Now, the macros are currently 201 calories per serving. It makes 4 servings. 6.5 grams of fat, 14.7 grams of carbs, and 22.3 grams of protein. So, I obviously want it to stay in this range, so if I do anything differently this time when I make the recipe and I just edit my ingredient list, it's not gonna stray too much from that. Okay, okay, okay. Of course, all 3 of my scoops have to be 3 different flavors. Alright. Then I just add in 10 to 12 milliliters of this New Naturals brand stevia cocoa syrup. Ooh, we running out, girl. And this is the white chocolate sugar-free syrup. And then I'm gonna add in my 100 grams of frozen banana. 109 grams. So then I will just update my 109 grams in my recipe. All right. It's a pretty quick recipe. The thing that takes the longest is the actual ice cream machine making it happen. So, onward we go. Blend it up. Hey! Now she real loud, so I'm gonna have to turn it down on the audio and stuff for y'all. But she loud. I just like to start it on low and kind of get it going. And then once the powder's kind of mixed, then I'll crank it up. You know what I'm saying? Make sure nothing sticks. And now's a good time to taste test too, to make sure it's tasting how you want it to. But I know my stuff is good, you know. Okay, one more blend. Da, 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 da. We're just gonna get her fired up. Whoa. Hello, sis. She ready? I'm gonna get the thing out the freezer. Ooh, she cold. Okay, put that in there. And then put the little turny thing. Put the little turny thing in there. Put the little lid on. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Here we go. Oh yeah. She thick too. Gotta get it all. Yummy, yummy, yummy. If y'all saw my last video, you know that I got these Reveal clear aligners in. And one of the things that I'm noticing is that, you know, a sis can't be doing like taste tests and stuff because she has these things up in her mouth. You know, I just feel like I have to get used to where it's like I do a lot of cooking, I do a lot of meal prep, and sometimes I'll just like eat a carrot or taste the ice cream or do whatever while I'm cooking, and it's like I can't really do that, and that's a part of like the clear aligner diet where it's like you don't snack and you don't do that kind of stuff. So I probably will, for this occasion, I probably will pop them out really quick just to taste the ice cream, just to make sure that it's tasting the way that I would want it to taste, or see if I need to add in a little bit more syrup or whatever I need to do. So, but just an update on the aligners is that the pain is pretty much gone when I put them in, because y'all remember when I would put them in? Y'all remember when I would put them in, it was bad. So the pain is pretty much gone when I put them in. When I take them out, it's fine. Like, it doesn't faze me now. So I'm sure that when I change my trays again, I'm sure it will start to hurt. But Assist is doing so much better than from when you last saw her. Especially now that she's making ice cream. So let's check on her. Ow, ow! Looking good, girl. So the ice cream is almost ready. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pop these things out because I wanna taste the ice cream, make sure it doesn't need any more syrup. So I bought a little hook for my aligners to help me get them out, and then when I put them back in, I can bite on this little plasticky part right here to seal them again. So this has made it so much easier. Done. Done. Now let's taste this ice cream. Okay, so we've only got like 5 or 6 minutes of ice cream time left. So this is the time where, like, if you wanted to throw in like little mix-ins, or like if you wanted to add chocolate chips or like chocolate chunks or whatever you'd want to add in as like little chunks, you can do it at this point. I just like my ice cream straight, like smooth, okay? Don't be adding no chunks into my ice cream. If I want to add chunks into my ice cream, I will do it in my individual serving. So like, just give me my stuff, and then like I'll do the little doodads in my own little cup, okay? So, but she getting thick, like she getting thick, okay? Sis is getting thick, y'all. All right, so now I'm going to quickly take this out of here, put it in my little ice cream container, but I want to weigh it so that I know exact grams, so that I have the exact portion sizes for the 4 servings. Look at that there! Oh, and of course you could add your mix-ins here if you want chocolate chips or nuts or something like that in your ice cream. You can add them in at this point, but be sure to update the calories if you're adding in mix-ins. Okay, don't be cheating. So I've got 700 grams of protein ice cream in here. There's still quite a bit of ice cream left in the drum, in this basin thing. So what I do is I go ahead and I put this container in the freezer. I leave this out like after an hour or so. I'll just scrape the side and I'll just add it to this, because we're not gonna waste all of that ice cream in there, because that's still valuable stuff. And I like using soy milk because it makes it extra thick and it adds protein. So I'm gonna put the Precious in the freezer, and then once what's in here starts to melt a little bit, and then I'll start adding this ice cream into here. So if you can just see inside of this basin, there's actually quite a bit of ice cream left in there, but it's obviously frozen. We're not wasting any of this, okay? Okay, so I'm gonna leave that right here. All right, so it's been a little bit of time, so I'm just gonna go ahead and start scooping out the rest of the ice cream that was frozen in here, put it in the ice cream container, and then we're gonna have some. So let's do it. So I got another 200 grams of ice cream out of that thing. So definitely do not discard the ice cream that gets stuck on the inside of that container, because it's a lot. Like that's like a whole nother serving pretty much. So I'm just smoothing it all together. And again, if you don't have an ice cream maker, you can just do this every hour or so as you take it in and out of the freezer. You just take it out and stir it. It won't have the exact same texture, obviously, but it will be ice cream, which is the important part. And so this is 900 grams total. So 900 grams divided by 4 servings is 125. No, 225? So this is 225 grams per serving, which is a lot of ice cream, but that's what we want. Oh yeah. So these are the Bomb Munk Pack protein cookies that I mentioned before on this channel. So since I have quite a bit of ice cream here, I'm just gonna put half of this in there. And see, this is what I mean when I say I like to do my own mix-ins. I like to have my own little individual serving like this, and then just do my own thing. Because what if I don't want a cookie the next time? What if I want chocolate chips the next time? I don't want all my ice cream to have cookie in the whole batch. No, just per serving. Because what if a sis changes her mind, you know? Now she has options. I probably won't change my mind, but I just like doing it this way better. And there we have it, folks. My little protein ice cream with a little cookie sprinkled on top, you know what I'm saying? My purple spoon, of course. Mmm. Alright, so I almost forgot to do an outro because I'm ready to eat this ice cream. But let me know if you guys do try this recipe. It is super quick, it is easy. The hardest part, the longest part is the waiting. But it is delicious, it is really good, great macros, high protein, totally vegan. So if you do try this recipe, definitely let me know. Even if you don't have an ice cream maker, you can still make it. You can still make the ice cream happen, okay? So definitely let me know if you guys try it. Would love to hear your thoughts on other recipes that you would like to see from me, so go ahead and leave a comment down below. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram and TikTok, and I'm gonna eat this ice cream, and I'm gonna see y'all in the next video. Thanks again for watching.